Hey folks, it's Annette here with your moment for chronic wellness. Today we are going to ask and address the question, what is the hardest part of your chronic illness? As if there were just one. So we're looking today at the role of guilt. Whew, it's a doozy. I am quite clear that guilt serves me like it serves anyone, just not at all. There just is not any positive function that I found to guilt, and yet it still rides shotgun with me from time to time. And I am clear that by seeing it for what it is, acknowledging it, that then maybe I can reduce or lessen its impacts or negative role in my life. But, I'd be lying to you or to anybody else if I said that guilt was not a factor or an issue that still is a part of my world. So guilt for me can rear its head all kinds of ways in the minutia, everything from having guilt about the soccer games that I'm not attending of my friends' kids, to the phone calls that I forget to return, to the text messages that I read and I thought I replied to, and then come to realize that I didn't, and all the ways that brain fog and chronic pain erode my ability to function and remember and perform, to the big things like the ways that I'm not showing up in my life for others and for myself, the guilt and sadness about the friend that I am not, the daughter that I am not, the partner that I am not. And I have this other layer of having been diagnosed with a terminal illness and having blown through the expiration dates that I was given. And yeah, that's exceptional and tremendous. And I know others who weren't as fortunate. And there's a burden of survivor's guilt, and my family still gets to have me and their families don't, and I have guilt around the kind of life that my wife would be having if she weren't weighed down with all of the burdens of my illness, and how active her life would be with a partner who wasn't so unwell and didn't have the limitations that I have. And I think the other way that guilt is a shapeshifter is grief. That guilt is a highlight or a harbinger or rides in the same car as grief. There's so many ways that chronic illness is a bedfellow of loss, and so I continue to be amazed at the things I am grieving and the ways in which grief shows up. Yeah. So, when thinking about the question, what's the hardest part of chronic illness? That's today's little nugget. Guilt. What about you? Tell me your answers. We're going to be looking at this question from a couple different angles, and so you'll continue to hear from me, and I want to know about you. So let me know. Shout out. Tell me on Facebook. Send me an email. Write me a letter. Send me a text. Find me on my website, AnnetteLeonard.com. And attend to your spirit, because whether or not we are healthy, we can be well. Thanks for watching. See you soon.